everyone, I'm Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I try to do the IPS LCD display comparison between all of these 5 smartphones which I got right now. As you can see friends, all the 5 phones are IPS LCD panels only, but different companies I did try to select. And let's see friends, which phone will be having the what kind of IPS LCD clarity, and I'll try to test the brightness and low brightness, contrast and saturation levels while playing video, even while using the calibration application as well. So just to see which phone has got a better kind of colors, that is what I'm going to check first. So first one is a Samsung Galaxy M20, next is a Realme Narzo 30 Pro which has IPS LCD, and Poco M3 Pro also which has IPS LCD, iQOO Z3 and Poco X3. Even these two phones also have the IPS LCD panel. But let's see friends, which phone has kind of what kind of better kind of display. That is what I'm going to compare in this video. So first let's take a look at the physical hardware differences between all the 5 smartphones. Only then you will be able to know what is what. And first is the Samsung Galaxy M20 which has got only 6.3 inches screen size with a 1080 resolution. Yes friends, as you can see, 1080 resolution, which is a PLS IPS LCD panel. So as you can see, this is a type of panel which is used in the Samsung Galaxy M20 model. Next in the Realme Narzo 30 Pro which has got 6.5 inches display and with 120 Hz refresh rate. So except the Samsung, rest of the phones they do have the higher refresh rate as well. And Poco M3 Pro which has got 90 Hz, and all these 3 smartphones they do have the 120 Hz refresh rate of display. And the peak brightness is of 480 nits in the Realme Narzo 30 Pro, as you can clearly see friends. And in the Poco M3 Pro, it did say that peak brightness maximum maybe 500 nits of peak brightness, as you can see. That is another thing which I thought of just mentioning. And in the iQOO Z3, I think the brightness was close to 450 nits as well. I think it's the same in the iQOO Z3, 450 or 480 or maybe 430 as well. So I'll try to be back even with that information later on. But it's using the same kind of IPS LCD panel display. And the screen size of this Poco M3 is 6.5 inches, 6.5 inches. These two are same kind of screen sizes. And iQOO Z3 has got 6.58 inches. And the Poco X3 is the top which has got the 6.67 inches of screen size. As you can see friends, that's really good in the Poco X3 device. So now let's start with the application which I'll try to use the calibration. So to test which phone has got what kind of calibration type of screen, that is what I'm going to test first. This part of the video I won't be editing any colors or any editing I'll be doing from this part. So just to make sure that you know exactly which display has got what type of panels, as you can see all the phones I did increase to the maximum peak brightness at this time of calibration, as you can see friends. So now I'll try to use this Screen Test Pro as a calibration application to test all this kind of phones colors. So just to see which phone will be having what kind of display color, that is what I'm going to test right now. So let me try to open the screen color test first. So this is the option which I'll try to select right now. Let me try to do that. So when I am trying to use, these are what I am trying to use under the studio lighting environment, and without studio lighting environment as well, I will try to do it again. So make sure to comment below friends which display you felt the best and why as well. But overall it feels kind of good, but let me try to turn off the lights and then I'll try to come back again just to check which display is the best. So let's turn off the lights, and I think now it should be kind of okay with the normal brightness mode. So now try to observe friends, something you are seeing weird in this iQOO Z3, some too much red is happening in the iQOO Z3. And the green color which looks like this, and next let's move to the blue color, and this is a white. And there is one more test which is called the low brightness test. So that is what I'm going to do right now. So this is another rainbow color, as you can see. So which is a low brightness test. Let me try to minimum brightness. So this will give you the clear idea which phone has got how much kind of minimum brightness levels. So that is another thing which I'll be testing right now. So right now all the phones should be kind of gone to minimum. Let me try to slightly change this minimum brightness. I'm not sure why this is not decreasing, so let me try to decrease manually with the minimal. I'm trying to decrease to the minimum brightness right now. And these are the 5 phones which are there right now with the minimum level of brightness, as you can see friends. So in this kind of low lighting, little bit kind of lighting effect, you cannot see much information on the Poco M3 Pro. As you can see, it's really low in terms of the brightness levels. And these are the white color which I selected. And low brightness mode, as I said, it's really important for some users when they are trying to travel, and if you try to watch any kind of movies or any kind of messages, then you should know which phone has got really low. Poco M3 Pro is the one which has got really very low brightness, and the next is a Samsung. As you can see friends clearly. So next test is to check the colors, which phone has got what type of colors in all the phones. That is what I'm going to compare between all the phones, as you can see. So all the phones, they do kind of really kind of same, but let's try to play the video. So now this is the time where I'll be starting playing the video file in all the 5 smartphones at same time. So right now I'm starting the same video in all the 5 smartphones at same time. As you can see, same video I'm trying to play with the full brightness. So at this point I'm trying to play with the full brightness mode in all the 5 smartphones. So in this kind of color difference, I cannot see much difference is happening in terms of the IPS LCD panels. So overall, coming from the Samsung, the lowest priced phone, in with the top end smartphone as well, you cannot see much difference. So IQ Z3, this exactly look like a big brother for the Samsung Galaxy M20. If you keep side by side the colors, as you can see, exactly kind of same. There is nothing much difference is happening even with this one. And Poco X3 and the Samsung Galaxy M20 as well, not much changes, as you can see clearly. So these using the full brightness mode I'm trying to test right now, full brightness. And Realme Narzo and the Poco M3 Pro, when they both phones look kind of close to each other, nothing much difference, as you can see friends, in terms of the brightness levels. So all the IPS LCD panels, they do look kind of close to each other, so with little bit kind of difference in terms of the software thing. So in the software thing, slightly points for the Poco X3 device, so where we do have the option to change the colors. Let me try to show you friends. So there's an option which is called the video toolbar. Here you can change the colors, different styles what you want, black and white, cinema, or normal colors, as you can see. This is a really good thing which is present in the Poco X3. It's not present in any other smartphones. So maybe with the Poco phones and MI phones, it's present. So I'm trying to bring slightly on the top of the smartphone, so you know exactly which phone is behaving how. You can observe in this kind of scenario as well, which phone has got brighter display, brighter screen, and more saturation looks on the IQ Z3. If you observe, slightly more saturated type we are like getting. And the Poco M3 Pro and the Samsung M20, they do have kind of same kind of panels, like same kind of display. I'm getting that kind of feeling. Poco M3 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy. Let me try to turn on the studio light effects. Let's see what will happen. So this is with the studio lighting effect. As you can see, this is with the studio lighting effect. This is how it looks, all the 5 smartphones. As you can see friends. So now let me try to decrease the brightness to low. So completely to low brightness I'm trying to decrease in all the 5 smartphones. Let me try to turn off the studio lights and let's see which phone will be having the lowest brightness levels. As you can see friends, as I said, the Poco M3 Pro has got really low brightness levels in this kind of mode. So friends, this is a quick review on the IPS LCD panel comparison between all these 5 smartphones. Overall, the final conclusion is that there's nothing much difference you can actually observe between this IPS LCD panel. So in case if you try to include the Super AMOLED panels, maybe you might be able to identify the difference, but I'll try to do that kind of video maybe tomorrow if possible, definitely. But one thing, a quick note, the IQ Z3 has got slightly more saturated type of feeling I'm trying to get. If you try to observe this kind of lights when compared with other smartphones, slightly more saturated kind of tendency I'm trying to get in the IQ Z3 display, little bit, but not much, just a little bit. And the Poco X3 has got really good advantage of having the filters where you can actually change the different mode styles. So that is what some users they prefer. And the Samsung Galaxy M20 and the Poco M3 Pro and Realme Narzo 30 Pro, they're doing a really good job, but they're 3 are on the same page, as you can see. So thank you for watching this video friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more similar kind of updates, and in case if you have any other queries regarding the displays, make sure to comment below. I can do those kind of comparisons very soon in my channel with other smartphones. So see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.